Have you ever felt the power of a great friendship? That kind of connection that transcends barriers and reminds us of what truly matters in life? Today, I will tell an epic tale about courage, sacrifice, and the unwavering strength of the bonds that unite people from different backgrounds in a greater cause. It's an exciting journey that takes us to the darkest frontiers of the Empire, where a group of unlikely warriors band together to face tyranny and bring hope to an oppressed world. Get ready for a breathtaking adventure, filled with astonishing twists and valuable lessons about friendship, love, and the relentless pursuit of freedom. Our story begins with Mine, a young woman whose deceiving appearance hides fierce determination and lethal skills. Born on the western borders of the Empire, she grew up facing ridicule and discrimination because of her foreign roots. While other children played carefree, Mine learned early on the bitterness of prejudice and the pain of being treated as a second-class citizen in her own homeland. But instead of succumbing to bitterness, Mine channels her anger into a greater purpose. She joins the Revolutionary Army, seduced by the promise of a new world where diplomatic relations with Western peoples would be valued, and discrimination would no longer have a place. It was a noble cause, fueled by her burning desire to ensure that her children would never have to endure the suffering she faced. Fate leads her to the ranks of the legendary assassin group known as Night Raid, an elite force committed to overthrowing the corrupt government of the Empire. It is here that Mine finds a new family, a band of mismatched warriors with unique skills, but united by a common goal: to free their world from the grip of oppression. Among these comrades in arms is Tatsumi, a young recruit whose idealism and sense of justice contrast with Mine's cold and temperamental facade. Initially, she provokes him and doubts his ability to survive the brutal battles that await them. However, as time passes, an unlikely friendship begins to blossom between them, forged in the heat of battle and mutual recognition of their unwavering courage. In the midst of high-risk missions and deadly confrontations with relentless enemies, Mine and Tatsumi develop a bond that transcends camaraderie. Their lives intertwine in unexpected ways, and they become each other's support in a world where death lurks around every corner. It's a journey filled with tragedies and triumphs, where they witness the loss of dear companions, but also the renewed strength that comes when someone is by your side. As the fight against the Empire intensifies, the relationship between Mine and Tatsumi deepens, evolving from a reluctant friendship to something much more profound. They become confidants, inseparable battle partners, and eventually lovers, united by a love that defies the odds and transcends bloodlines. Together, they face formidable enemies, such as the relentless Death and her elite of assassins known as the Jaegers. In epic confrontations, Mine and Tatsumi repeatedly prove that their determination and combined skills are unbeatable. From ambushes in the shadows to open battles, they fight side by side, protecting each other and constantly reminding themselves of what's at stake. However, their journey is not without sacrifices. Along the way, they lose dear friends, victims of the merciless war against the Empire. Each loss is a spear in their hearts, but also serves as fuel for their unwavering determination. They vow to honor the memory of their fallen loved ones, continuing to fight for the freedom they so desire. Amid all this, Mine and Tatsumi find moments of joy and connection that keep them strong. Their confessions of love, stolen kisses, and exchanged promises become beacons of hope in an increasingly dark world. They constantly remind themselves that, no matter how tough the battles, they will never be alone as long as they have each other. As the war progresses, Mine and Tatsumi are forced to make unimaginable sacrifices. In an epic battle against Budo, one of the most powerful generals of the Empire, Mine uses all her remaining power to defeat him, falling into a deep coma. It's a distressing moment, as Tatsumi faces the possibility of losing the woman he loves. Yet, even in the face of this ordeal, his determination remains unshakable. Tatsumi vows to fight for Mine, honoring her sacrifice and keeping alive the flame of the revolution that united them. It's a journey that takes him to the darkest depths, but also lifts him to new heights of courage and self-discovery. Eventually, Mine awakens from her coma, bringing with her an unexpected surprise. She is pregnant with Tatsumi's child. It's a moment of indescribable joy amid the darkness, a reminder that life can flourish even in the most unlikely scenarios. With this new responsibility, Mine and Tatsumi decide to retire from active service, settling far from civilization to raise their child in a peaceful environment. In the end, they marry and start a family, realizing Mine's dream of creating a home where her child will never face the discrimination she endured. It's a victory not just over the Empire, but over the endless cycles of hatred and prejudice that plagued their world for so long. As they reflect on their epic journey, Mine and Tatsumi remember the companions they lost along the way, but also celebrate the unbreakable bonds they forged. Their friendship, which blossomed into love, proved to be more powerful than any adversity they faced. And it is this strength, rooted in human connection, that guided them to their final victory. So, as we say goodbye to this captivating story, I leave you with an enigmatic question. In a world filled with division and conflict, is there still room for friendships as deep and enduring as that of mine and Tatsumi? Or were their extraordinary lives just a fleeting glimmer of hope in an increasingly dark universe? The answer, my friends, lies in our own hearts and in the choices we make every day to cultivate compassion and mutual understanding.